So Draco is in his playpen. Mar. And he's enjoying it. You guys don't leave him back. Let him enjoy it. Let him figure it out. He's just getting his new wood. So this is some of the wood that we have treated. No. So we just added some of the new wood that we have treated ourselves for our reptiles. Draco's playing in his playpen. He is getting a lot of his energy out. We have a lot of enrichment. He likes to run around the windows and jump onto his logs. These logs are actually ones that we treated ourselves for our reptiles. And so he just got some new ones in because it takes a while for us to treat them and then be available for use. What you doing, Drake? I think he thinks I'm coming to get him out instead of show off his playpen. Hey, bud. He always gets camera shy.
Camera shy. So Kilo and his girl Ray Ray, right? When my mom put him in the mate, Kilo didn't get the job done.
I'm not getting you out, Drake.
And now she put him with Ray Ray.
I let him climb because it's part of his enrichment. He's really good at it and he likes to just get his energy out. Plus he's on his door, so I think he thinks I'm going to let him out of it, and I'm not. Hey Jay, why don't you grab me that bucket of hornworms up there? We'll give him a couple snacks while he's playing.
So what happened? How long have you been doing it?
Drake, Drake. Drake, Drake. What are you doing, bud? Hi, buddy. Hi, Drake, Drake. Jay, come here. I need your help, dude.
Yeah, they grew fast.
I need you to hold this while I feed him. Now, with the hornworms, because they don't have any nutritional value, we always dip them in vitamins and calcium just to give them a little. We roll them in the vitamins just to give them some nutritional value, because I know they're mainly just juice. Alright, now watch what Drake Jake does when he sees his hornworms. Drake Jake. Come on. There you go, buddy. I don't think he wants a snack right now. He thinks you're gonna get him out. Drake, Drake. That's why he keeps going to the store. I put it on his window for him. See if we get it off the window. No. Yeah, I got my freezer shell. I'll get it. They're like grabbing onto each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. He loves his hornworms.
I was recording a video from my mom, so I had to all the camera and the quiet.
Jada? Why are we going to be on the phone when you're in the reptile room? Check, check. Come here, bud.
I'm older than so sweet. Yeah. See if Joanna's mother says after I introduce her to the back of my hand. How about that? Are you sure?
What was that, buddy?
All I gotta do is run into the hair desert, so did I do it fine?
He really likes to climb. Hey, bud.
Hey, gas prices are amazing there, right?
And put a couple blueberries right there. See if you can find them. Hey, bud, I'm not getting you out.
Instead of bananas, lots of flowers. Instead, maybe say like humongous. Something. Like an eggplant. It was a cucumber. The movie's cucumber, he said. It says 80. They call it ducks. You know what they want to eat, right? They call them ducks. It's funny as shit. So you can tell me which one you said you like. It's like,
Now, we do have orange sand in the bottom of his playpen, but he does not eat off of the sand, and it is only in his play area, which is the only place that we will put it due to all of the logs and bark and all of that he can rub his pores on, so that we know that his femoral pores will not be clogged during playtime. His enclosure has absolutely no sand, and he gets a soak at least once a week, sometimes more than that depending on his mood and our mood, and his pores are doing wonderful. Now, when we did get him, his pores were so clogged, it's the worst I've ever seen. So huge, and he is doing wonderful now. We finally got them cleared out with daily soaking. It took us almost 3 weeks to completely clear out his pores, and they have been completely fine ever since. He is doing really great when it comes to that aspect, and pretty much every other aspect. He's grown a little. He's put on lots of weight. He's opening up to eating more foods. As you've seen today, he had his first fruits that he would actually eat / veggies, which is blueberries. And he does get a variety in his diet. Superworms, dubia roaches, phoenix worms, silkworms, hornworms. We tried to provide him with a very hearty diet due to the fact of him growing up on pellets and pellets only. Hey bud, Drake. Hi Drake. And he has learned his name, as you can see. I called his name, he looks directly at us. Yeah buddy. He's probably gonna come over this way now that I called him. I'm not getting you out, bud. I'll give you some loving. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but Drake's my favorite. He's my buddy. He's my personal pet. He was a rescue turned personal pet, and he and I just have a bond. I'm not getting you out, bud. I shouldn't have called you. Drake. Yeah, I'm over here now. Let's see, as you can see, this is why I call him my puppy. I call his name and he will come investigate. Well, that's his playpen and his playtime. And as you can see, his playpen is right below his enclosure. So when I take him out of his enclosure, I put him either in his playpen, or sometimes he does come in the room with me or hang out in the garage with me, depending on his mood, my mood. I still believe his playpen is a vital part of his enrichment due to all of the logs, the stuff that he can climb, investigate, and just put all of his muscles to use. And he thinks he's smart. He was just trying to push open his door. That door that he's on unzips, and he is pushing it with his head to get out. Now, when I do leave, which I am about to do, when I leave the garage, I actually just zip him in. That way he has a safe, closed environment, and he can get a few hours of playtime in. I can always tell when he's ready to come out and ready to go back to his enclosure, because he'll find one of the logs to bask on, and he'll just lay there and start to fall asleep, and that's when I know it's time to put him back in on his lights and in his enclosure.